So with rate of change, so this is 1A.2 continuing, rate of change. With rate of change, there are so many different problems that can happen because it is it's a very applicable topic. And so I'm trying to give you as many possible scenarios that could happen, but you may not always have every scenario. Does that make sense? Okay, so on our second half of our notes, when you look at example number 5, it says, suppose an object is launched upward from a height of 120 feet with an initial velocity of 48 feet per second. The height of the object, t seconds, after it is launched, is given by h of t equals negative t squared plus 48t plus 120. Okay, so you're giving an equation. And it wants you to find the average velocity in the first 2 seconds after the object is thrown. Okay, so what is our interval that has been defined? What's our interval? 0 to 2. Why is it 0 to 2? It starts at 0. It says within the first 2 seconds. So even though it didn't directly say, your interval is from 0 to 2. Based on using common sense and math sense, you should understand that the first 2 seconds means from 0 to 2. Okay. Now, this one is not a graph. We have to actually find what are your outputs. What is your output at 0? What is your output at 2? So we have to calculate h of 0 and h of 2. So we're going to find h of 0 and we're going to find h of 2. H of 0 is easy. Because what's happened when I plug 0 in for each variable? I'm left with just 120. H of 2, I'm going to plug in negative 16 times 2 squared plus 48 times 2 plus 120. Okay, so that's 4 times 16, 4, 2, negative 64 plus 96 plus 120 combined, and we get 152.
Yeah.
Do I have enough information to find the change now?
Yeah.
I do. So again, A-Rock, change in Y over change in X. My change in my Y is 152 minus 120. Change in my X is 2 minus 0. That puts me at 32 over 2, which is 16. So in terms of this problem, you're going to write your, whatever the units of your Y, that's your numerator. Whatever the units of your X, that's your denominator. What are the units of our Y? What is Y defining? Y is our height. And our height is in what? Feet. So this is 15 feet per second. 16, not 15, John. So it's 16 feet per second. When it's a real world problem, there needs to be units. Okay, I'm going to give you 90 seconds to do part B. Go. 90 seconds. Yes. All right, what do we get? Negative. Did we end up with negative 48? And why is that? It's coming back down. That's what it's coming back to the ground. All right, we will resume tomorrow.